you people need to know that, man, the broke me is different from me with money.
No.
You can control me the way you want. That's if I'm poor or if I'm broke. But the day when I've got it, please,
Leave me alone.
leave me alone.
No. You need to stay
I
hard.
wish I knew it in Luganda.
The cars.
So kundeke mudinti yoni.
Guess what? Back here again for your optical
Optical.
feed. We're here to feed your opticals. Do you know what the word optical means?
I should ask
You're
you
the
that,
one
by the
saying
way.
You don't know what optical means?
You're the one saying it.
You're the one saying
Seems
maybe
like
you
you're
need to
working
elaborate.
Just asking what are optical? What are opticals? I just wanted to say it.
You saw him with a meaning.
No, we want you to tell me.
But you said it.
So where did you get the term from?
Okay, that's what we're going in for. I'm here to ask my friends questions. So I want them to be honest with me. The first question has already failed them. What are opticals?
Your eyes.
So that was your first question.
Why are you looking at me like that? Have you had a quarrel?
She's about to slap you.
And
And it's going to be right by the way.
like I'm just here to ask you questions for our lovely viewers. Whoa. Hey, you still want to slap?
At the left can slap.
You still want to slap people? No, guys. What are opticals?
I know the other brand for the eyes. Optician.
Huh? What are optical? Why would you understand when someone say optical?
Optician.
Can I ask my AI?
She was simple.
Me as a person, I'm in front of these cameras to feed these people's eyes. That's why I said optical feed.
Oh, so it was simple.
Optical feed.
We didn't see your feed.
You heard what?
They just had optical.
You know the devil dances in your ears there. I don't think. Okay, let's start this. Guys, I want you to engage into this. I have a question, but honestly, you guys look deep down in these guys' eyes. I want them to be honest.
Plus yours. You're
No.
answering the question.
You're also
too.
answering the question.
Yeah, because me I always look honest. Don't you see me?
The women in the house that refuse, bro.
Yeah, because a liar cannot accept they are.
No, don't do that.
What do you mean he's not supposed to
Don't
do that?
do
He has a backup point for you. What do you mean?
Me, I always have a reason.
What is he supposed to do now?
I stop the start. Okay.
No, stop making us feel like we are wrong for not seeing you as a honest person.
You're very wrong, because like you can just say it. I'm honest.
Nah, you can never.
Ask me how I am.
How honest are you?
No, just ask me how I am.
So you're trying to tell me that blue can
No, wait. Ask me how
you
I
can
am.
never trade honesty.
Hey, ask me how I am.
You don't look honest.
No, just ask me how are you.
I'm not going down with you. On
No, just say how are you, please. Just say.
Go on with your question.
No, ask me first. Ask me that. I'm not going on with any question.
How are you?
How are you?
Then stay there.
I am fine. I'm honest.
Are you really fine?
Okay, guys, this is just a teaser. So, I want you guys to be honest.
Yeah. Why are you overemphasizing honesty, man? For me,
Because this question is not, you guys are going to lie. You guys are going to lie, and everybody has told you.
what is the question?
Just ask, can you?
You know, I can smell the end.
Whether we lie or not, just
Okay,
ask.
this is it. What is that one habit that has used up your time, that has spoiled your time?
And what?
That one habit that has used up your time, like you ended up doing it, it spoiled your time, it spoiled some things that you had to do. Okay, it messed you up.
One habit.
Yes, that one habit that has messed you up in your life. At a point.
Sleeping.
What do you mean?
The first liar came back. I told you, I could smell the lie.
Sleeping and being on my phone. Literally, those two.
Those two have caused you?
You feel like they've caused you?
You feel like they have caused you?
Yeah, of course.
In what way?
In what way?
Like, I will be having something important to attend to, and I just say no to it because I want to sleep.
There's that one habit you're failing. Go harder, go harder. Remember that time in the
You don't have that
in the
much.
bathroom.
In the bathroom.
I'm just saying. The water from the tap and stuff. So, well, what is that one habit?
She was still explaining her sleeping.
No, miss, it's literally sleeping.
Then your phone, how does it get to affect?
Because I'm always on my phone
Doing something
doing something.
valuable.
You're always on your phone.
Yeah.
The bathroom.
Doing what?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Even in the bathroom.
Even in the bathroom.
Yeah, I go with my phone.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, I go with my phone.
What for? How long?
For as long as I'm there.
Oh,
To do what
what's the
with
bad
it?
habit that is ruining it?
Amber, to do what with your phone?
No, I love music and shower wipe. Sometimes when I'm maybe like easing myself, I'm just on top of watching TikToks, scrolling. I love to write, so most of the times I'm writing.
Then the phone is not wasting your time. It's actually
Writing nonsense, obviously.
Why do I feel like there's that one habit you're failing? You're
Seems
hiding
blue.
from us?
Blue. First,
Tell me.
first, take the flow on this.
Come on, I cannot ask a question and answer. If you tell you guys, I asked you guys.
It's like you have a bad habit.
And no, I just want to provoke you. Maybe you're hiding it somewhere.
No.
You see, you're not how you smelled and remember the bad habit. But it's okay if you don't want to tell us. No, you can tell us.
You said a bad habit.
Yeah, that as you could like messed you up.
No, but sometimes it can also be a good habit that has messed you up.
Yeah,
Not
it's
only
not
bad habits that.
I think I've just asked of a habit. You're the one who was getting a car.
That's ever messed you up.
You gave it. You
Any-
see, you added
Okay,
the bad
to
habit
me-
because you know it's bad.
No, to me, caring for people too much.
But women always come out like angels. They were doing
But
something
we are.
good.
We
Someone
are.
damaged it. Like, you guys never. You never played out that
But
demon.
that-
Talk about those bad things.
No, but that doesn't go for only women. I've also had men complain of the same thing.
That what?
Being used for being good.
No. I want that. No, that habit is. You guys haven't hit the habits.
No,
The worst thing-
I think yeah, you're expecting something.
and you're not going to get it
Human beings. are
because we
demons.
actually don't have it.
Human beings are demons. You better say something. That demonic thing. Anyway, Shelly,
Yeah.
welcome here.
Hello.
One habit.
Man, I think, to be honest, I think the wrong habit that probably I feel sometimes get to disappoint me is I'm someone who gets to trust so fast. Yeah, and every time but I think I got a way of how to deal with it. See, every time when I get to trust someone so much, it's like I have always at the back of my mind already. Before, maybe I would say it affected me in one way or another, but as of now, as I talk, trust me, everything I'm doing with someone, I'm literally not expecting nothing back.
Oh, then
So
that's
it makes me, it makes me just look at, it just makes me look at the other person who is trying to betray me as,
Guys.
yeah. But still,
Scared.
it's like there's something that they're not,
Seated in a
no,
den of angels.
no, there's something that they're not bringing out. Because I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be honest with all my submission.
no, go direct
Okay,
to what
maybe
you
you
want to
twist
ask.
your
Yeah.
question.
No, I'm not trying to twist this.
No, you twist it the way you want it.
You know, there's something funny what human beings love doing.
What is that?
Like your worst habits, you love them under the pillow. But on the solid pole, you want them to go in front of camera. Anyway, I'm done with that question. I just want to provoke you guys. If you think I could have been anything, what do you think?
We are always on the pillow, not under
Okay,
the
tell
pillow.
us your
What?
Yes.
Why are you so eager right now?
you have to
I tell you what. Since I'm in den of angels, I'm also be an angel.
No, you can be the devil and we can make you an angel.
I cannot dance I cannot be the only devil in the room. So, to be honest, the bad habit I have, nyimba nyo.
You sing a lot. You pass the message. I thought singing is all about passing message.
Actually, for you guys, you're all like, you're pretending, you trust people. Me, I want you guys to talk about those bad habits you guys are hiding.
But we don't have the ones you
You
have
say you
mentioned.
don't have.
Sleeping.
Okay, tell us yours.
No, like me, I've already stated. Mine.
She has also stated it.
Thank you.
It's only Blue that is up to provoking the whole house, man. I don't know what is up.
What do you mean that I'm off to provoking the whole house? How whole house?
It's like you have asked that questions with something already in your mind. You're expecting something.
Under the blanket.
And every time
I expected you guys to come out with things like I was stealing I had my mother's mobile money. Okay, for me, let me be honest. I had my mother's mobile money pin. I used to withdraw her money. Yes.
And it's Mother's Day.
And yeah. She never knew about it, but
So what if she had slapped you? Would you also still say,
bro, the slaps I received, I was just knowing how to shield the thing.
Me, there was a time like I had my mom had a piggy bank for me.
With a paper, I got it.
So they could put for me like both sides. I was in a day school, so they could put for me the money in that thing. For them, they are putting.
The money was yours.
Yes, they were putting for me. Like my mom puts, my dad also puts.
If I would close my eyes and pray for the demon in you, you steal your own self.
I could be picking it like every day. I pick it. By the time they are opening,
there's nothing inside?
the thing had only.
If I had the demon that you carry, I would rebuke it like a Psalm 10. Isn't it bad? Yeah?
But if I think about it, I feel like, oh, I should buy that thing and start putting the money. That's
The
the
guilt.
like.
The guilt still. So how did it mess you up? You realize you are eating yourself.
Imagine, like cheating. People were literally like I was cheating myself because it reached the point they want to use the money for me. The money wasn't there.
And what did you use the money like? What were you using the money for?
Pick and go with it to school. On top of,
Was there that stubborn boy that was?
not really. Like we had a group at school, so
It had no boy.
no, it had no boy. But
Why?
we go to in the evening. People go for ice cream. Like we go to
Why
the
wouldn't you?
supermarket.
Why wouldn't your clique have a boy?
It was a clique of girls only.
No, why
It's not
wasn't your
always
clique?
about
Why wasn't
boys.
your clique having?
It's not always about.
That is why. That is.
No, our life should not be wrapped around boys only.
The world doesn't.
But then you
resolve
reach at
around
some
you.
stage and you want your life to be wrapped around boys.
At the end of the day, we need you. Little truth.
But then if you need me, you don't need to slap me.
The funny thing, at the end of the day, I need my boys, man.
But also at the end of the day, you need her.
Yes, you need.
You don't.
You need.
I can
don't want to accept the fact. But
I can go to SETA if I've thought about you. Say, I don't need you to be around. I can go to SETA. You know where SETA? In which district is SETA? In which village is SETA? Sorry.
in Mukono.
Yes, I can go to SETA if you're not around. In that village called?
Mukono, then you.
then you know what?
With a lot of Johnson babies. Blue. Blue. Is that what you're expecting from this panel? But guys, make us get to know what is that one habit that you feel at any point has ever held you behind a little bit.
Nah.
Share with us your experience about it. Don't hesitate. This is a solid pod where you don't need to hide nothing. The reality should always be spoken out.
Celia, why do I feel like this question has to go to you?
What is the
Do
question?
you feel like if you're having any move, you need to tell people your intentions?
Any movie? Any move? Telling people my intentions. I feel that is not for men. Why am I saying that is not for men? Men, like I've told you, we have always shared it here several times. Men are built for empire kind of acquisitions and building. And trust me, as a man, if you're building an empire, you don't need to be saying it all out there. That's why if I want to vibe you, I don't need to announce it that I'm going to vibe you, Amber. I need to attack you.
They
Unaware.
even bet.
You will be like,
Yeah, that is with my boys. That is with my boys. The boys that I trust. Remember, in the empire building, there's always the men you trust. Yeah,
The big boy.
there's always the men we trust.
saying it out.
No, I'm already saying it
I
out.
think intention.
We're sitting down to strategize and plan.
No, that's not gossiping. That is planning. Like
That's
if I
planning.
sit down and I'm like,
At the end of the day, you're bringing man Rita, man Amber, man this one. They give you all the details about this.
gossiping,
That is gossip.
gossiping is going
Watch
at
me.
the depth of the story.
Play the game.
So you're just like, man, kasitaba nga aina akabina, aina kino, zengena maso okomukola ki, omufuna.
Exactly.
What did you expect? That is what that's where you end. But you guys, like, what the depth of beyond that? That's what you call lugambo.
No, you guys also go beyond. It's just that yours is different from what we.
After
That's
saying,
why. That's why.
after saying that I'm
Your
going to do
depth
this, I
is-
don't say anything else until
your
I'm doing
depth
this
is-
thing. That's us,
you even give them the step to be like, okay,
Yeah, do this.
Do you tell us any other one?
No.
And
We
if
just
you
wait for
fail,
the-
I will
I just
come
have
in.
to wait for
and if you
results.
fail, you send the other person be like, okay, go and try.
And we all be thinking,
Because that territory,
The
the
whole
territory
land
has
has
to
to
be
bless
broken.
you.
The territory has to be broken.
And then your plans have already, like you already spoken about
With
it.
the
that
men that I
Lugabo
trust.
has read, because
The
if
men
you-
that I trust.
Because if you have not broken the territory, you're going to go back and be like, man, I didn't break the territory. But if you had broken the territory, you'll be like, that girl,
But
she's like this, blah blah blah, stuff like that. That's
eat-
already
but
Lugabo.
eating,
Gossip.
eating your food is
And
not,
it's
is not a
okay.
secret. Like, if the recipe was okay, I would tell my boys how the recipe was.
That's already Lugabo.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's
why-
not the recipe.
That's
It's not a
already.
Why
secret.
you-
Then
Why
also, if your
No,
game,
this
if your
gets
game wasn't
this-
okay, I also
this-
gonna tell the
this
girls
gets
that your
me-
game
this
wasn't
gets me
okay.
this gets into
Sometimes you get emotional, like, wait, I don't know why. I don't know why.
I think this gets me into asking the ladies in the house. Yeah, do you ladies ever get to sit down there if I've just hit like your inbox? Yeah, or if we ever get to we're living our moments together. Do people also go there and start having a conversation as ladies, and you're like, you know what, man, this guy. You start talking about maybe like talking about how I do everything, even that moment that was created by God. Do you guys ever get to sit down and start talking about them?
Oh, I don't want to.
Let me start with Amber. No, let me start with Amber. No, you're not going to tell me that you're not going to split out the secret. This is the solid pod where you have to bring out everything. No, tell me, because I want to hear it out from you.
No, we ladies.
You can talk about yourself. You can say, but
I'm not
me,
going to-
Amber.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually do that. But with a best friend or my sister or my mom, for people who are safe with their moms. Yeah, we usually do that.
Noel, why is it you busting into laughter? You have a lot that you need to bring up.
But that is to me, like I usually do that with my mom or with my sis and my best friend.
Why you still playing with laughter?
No, she said something.
She's even blinking with someone in the work. You see, to be honest with you know why I've asked that Precious? I got so surprised one time. This was something that happened while I was at campus. I got to realize, literally, the whole class which had this babe, like knew my bed game, man.
I'm sorry, but if you're dating my best friend, I know you.
You know my bed.
I literally know this.
So men out there. No, you see the pressure that is being put on men.
Imagine.
No, listen, you see the pressure that is being put on men. I have to satisfy more than one person
Ears.
because I have to make sure I should first of all satisfy you fully for you to pass the right message.
No, but then you see, when we are going back to tell them, we add in more soap.
I doubt.
No,
Make
you
it
can't- you
filtering.
can't make them.
The mouth of women to filter. No.
No, you can't tell, you can't go and tell someone that your guy is like this. Maybe if she didn't love, like she doesn't love you,
Like she doesn't care.
like,
Someone told me
blah.
it's very
But
dangerous to
literally,
give
I
woman
can't-
your ears, but I'm hearing the way it's dangerous right now.
I'm telling you,
I
man.
can't go and talk down on my guy. Like truth be told, surely I'm going to add some salt.
I'm going to add a lot.
I should make.
Let
Are you
me
going to- are
tell
you
you to
going
my
I should make
friends,
that-
you're the king.
Yeah,
Are you going to add the salt for to benefit me or you
to benefit you?
The
Like
both
literally,
of us. It's benefiting the both of us.
literally, I will make my friend know that at least, like you're better than what she thinks.
At that point, she's causing traffic jam for you somewhere.
Because she will say,
No, arriving on some road, you fall in the jam. You're there, someone is on to you, someone likes everything about you, but you like, why is this person like it to be this smart?
Kumbe.
They set the traps, you fall.
When you fall,
You go back home, you're fucking my friend.
No, but why did you accept?
But you told her how good I was, she came,
But
she
that's-
approached
yeah,
me,
that's- okay,
She approached you and you accepted.
she set the trap. Did you listen to mine?
Yes,
She
but
put me in jail.
why in that trap?
Because
You
you set
set
the
it up
jam.
for me.
No, I didn't set it
You
up.
put the jam, I fell in the trap.
Why did you fall there?
You did all
This
this.
set it up first of all.
But also
Answer
me,
all this.
me, I feel like that thing has also caused problems.
Yeah,
in
it has.
relationships. Because my friend will come and tell me, my guy is like,
It's like
this is, then we start wondering, okay, it's like this.
By the
I
way,
also go and try
You're
stuff
not,
like
you're not causing problems in relationships only. It's causing it's problems in our lives.
You see,
because every problem.
you see why I brought in that, because man, every time I always be wondering. You see, most times men that are caught cheating, most times, quote me right, most times you'll find out that it's the women who first of all get to be looking out for what these men are getting to do out there. Because to me, if I ever sit down here and I start doing investigations over what you're doing, I'm never supposed to, my findings are supposed to be only to myself and help me with it. But then, when you're going to do your investigations, which even it's you that is looking for it, then you catch me doing my whatever that I'm doing everywhere. Then you start using that against me. Please, do you realize you're the one who was looking for all this that now you're using against me?
I'm just a girl.
You cannot just...
just a
You
bit.
see, when a woman has no answer, she will say, I'm just a woman, I'm just a girl. Like you guys.
I'm just a girl.
So?
What am I supposed to do?
So, don't look for what you know is going to hurt
When you're
you.
going to do your findings and you will not get anything,
get it.
then you just keep it to yourself.
But then
You've done your
me, I'm
findings, you've
finding
not got
something
anything.
and I
But
need
me,
to
I've
bring
done
it
my
up.
findings.
Because for us men, like I told you,
have to
you know,
bring it
you see,
on the table.
you see in Empire Building.
Just in out of the garden.
Amber, you see in Empire Building, man, you cannot clear all evidences. That's one challenge that women
You have
have.
to be
We're not always that smart. And of which you people are way smarter. By the way, women are more
We
smarter
are
in
2
cheating.
steps
And you people
ahead.
cheat more than actually we do.
4 steps.
But bro, let me tell you,
We don't cheat.
women are very.
What do you do?
Listen,
We don't cheat.
women are very
Just
clever.
we don't cheat, we move on.
But you can move on and still decide to leave your one leg behind, yeah?
No. Let me tell you, men think it's cheating.
Queen pass together. Women be like this. Why?
No.
No, man, no.
Let me tell you, women do not cheat. Women... No, we don't test.
Adventure.
No.
Look around.
A woman is going to withstand a man and will learn how to live in that environment.
So
By
living...
the time she's starting to go out, she's
going.
now finding a way how to automatically live.
No. Wait.
Yes.
So you guys are saying if a woman is living with me, she doesn't move out to go and do any other thing else. When a woman decides to be with me, everything about her life is about me.
Yes. Yes.
That's not true, by the way.
Maybe when you have gotten those.
So on that evil.
Maybe the people you guys have met.
Yeah, you people
Because
meeting
me,
the wrong
literally,
people.
me.
What do you mean we're dating the right people?
I can handle, like I can literally tolerate everything.
Everything, yeah.
By the time I've decided to leave, I'll not I'll not leave you at once. Like
You
I'm
don't cheat,
leaving.
you leave.
It is a process. I'm
It's
going
a
to
process. I will heal in that
I will
relationship.
heal in the relationship. By the time I'm leaving,
By the time I'm leaving, I'm completely done. That's why you see a glow up when a girl leaves you, and you ask yourself, why is she doing
ladies
that after?
easily move on, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
but
Or
we move
what?
on in the relationship.
We move on when we are
there
in the
all those
relationship.
things.
No.
If stop all this. I'm feeling manipulated right now. If stop all this.
Bro,
Yeah.
I want to ask Amber a question. That first day in your life, you got the biggest financial breakthrough. What was in your head? What did you do? What did you think? Did you think you're going to become now richer after you now earning this money? You're going to just continue being rich? What came in your head that day? You got your hugest.
What came in my head? First of all, I had to pick tithe.
How much money was that?
No, that's confidential.
We want to know. That's it.
No. But if it's a breakthrough, then it's really a big amount.
No, okay. I just break through. I was exaggerating it, but what
Okay.
was your first hugest?
Amount of money.
Yeah.
And how did you feel after receiving the money? Did you feel like...
Everything about that day. Okay.
Oh, first I felt like I can house a man.
10K.
Yo. You felt like you could house a man.
I felt like
So you needed someone to rule now.
and sending him some transport. Come
Like, yo, show up here, man. Today you're
In one of your in one of your petty dreams, you guys have that dream of what you're
I just want to control, man.
okay, lucky you guys want to have like you be in the house now, you're the king. Nga, I'm under you.
Because I
bring you
believe in this
I
equality
do
thing.
this.
die.
Okay.
No, but the first time I met, like, it was from my business, I think. Went to church. Then I think I gifted my mom.
Kumutwaro n'ogabirako church wasigogaako
Yeah.
But then the first thing that came into my mind was like, whoof, finally I can actually take care of myself without struggling.
Without a man. Why are you forgetting that?
We're waiting for that part. You had never bought KFC. You ate KFC that day. You had never bought yourself CJs. We're waiting for that part. You didn't do all that.
I didn't do all that. It was just like, oof, I can finally do certain things by myself.
And controlling a man was one of the things that.
You're putting words in our mouth.
Sorry, okay.
But if I'm together, like being
No, we're talking about that day. Tell us fully about that day.
that day, I have already told you. I
Did you think you're going to become now rich after and after and after? And now you're
No, it's actually-
finally blessed.
it gave me the hope of getting like more amounts of money.
You never broke down financially from that day?
I have, but then I still remember that
That-
if I made this, I can actually make it again.
So, there's someone there asking, how much money was that?
You don't have to.
Just now it was money. By the time I want to house a man,
With that 20.
You want, and she's going to make you She's going to make the owners get to know about housing you, man. That's why I told you earlier on. These women, please, bro, out there, make sure. I tell you what.
I'm sure Noel is going to tell me the money, because like me and Noel have been talking.
I can't tell you my day.
You don't need to add my idea if you're not going to tell me. That's the worst thing you can make a statement. Yeah. Tell me, okay, what tell us about that day?
Okay, I think that
And by the way, I forgot to ask you, how old were you?
it was I was 21
How?
because
Tell us.
I think mine, it was my first salary.
first salary.
It was my first salary. I didn't even know what to do with the man. I was like, what is this?
How did you feel when they called you? You want you guys to give us that
No,
story
my
when they
first
called you,
salary-
you could not believe
My
it.
first salary, and everyone had an account. But me, I wanted cash. So I lied to my boss. I was like, my account has a problem, because I wanted him to count my money.
And they give it
And
to
he
you.
gives me cash. I was
Since
like,
somebody down on bill.
then I called my mom and I was like, auntie money.
How much was that?
Don't have to
The
know.
75.
Mine was 20 and hers was 75. Okay.
What had worked? I don't know what you're
Do you know working? Do you know your first time working, like coming out of? Okay, I think I was just lucky. Like
How?
immediately
Like-
out of school, I had to get a job.
How old are you?
Me,
But you've been serious with like after school you went for a job.
I was.
People want to pass room around the village.
I was just lucky. Like I came out of school, I went back home, tried looking for a job. Like I didn't
So, like,
stress
how
that
old were you?
much. 21.
But you guys, so all this thing is recent. Because if at that time we were 21, how old are you
Like
now?
last year, I think my first job I got it last year.
That's the first time you were quite supposed to kusente nene.
Hey, remember those days I was still at school? That money when you get from school, stuff like that, it's not some big amount of money. Yeah, but now my first salary, damn. I got my money. I went and placed it on a bed. I was like, now this money. I was like, now this money. And when I started thinking, oh, I should go and eat 100 out of it. Or I should go and do what? But that's no.
What was the biggest alarm that I've got this money, this has to get done?
Eating the money. I still had the mentality.
You just want to eat it like it's nothing you wanted to purchase. You see them at the end of the road, it's eating.
No, like I got my money and
Yeah.
I was like literally I can, the first time I got my salary, I was like literally I can do anything for myself. Like I can do
podcast.
I can do stuff. That is the first.
You realize something about men and money, man. Trust me, the first time when I made money, I think I was joining campus, but one thing about money is like to men, I don't know whether it's only to me or also to men. Man, money can never make you settle, bro. It's like all places, man. Yeah?
You feel like you're on top of the world.
The guy who's calling me.
The only song in your head, I don't know tomorrow.
Yeah,
I don't know tomorrow.
Wait, Tuliku podcast.
Probably has eaten
Leave
a
me alone.
jackpot.
Probably has hit a jackpot.
He's not settled.
He's not settled, bro. That's one thing about money and men. It's so hard for a man, really, to settle. Like, how do you be in that?
But what comes in your head? Like, this is what to do. Like,
Man, to me, the first day when I caught that huge sum, I was joining campus, bro. That's when I saw millions being dropped to me. Pa, 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 pa. Yo. I knew I'm supposed to go and study in such a place. But I want to reach there like after a week. All places that I can reach.
you wanted to have a first reaches there. You show up. You step in.
And all my boys have to know that yo. And I think that is one thing that really brings many. And contrary, I think that also a little bit. I got to face that challenge while I was having this money, because I got this money when really there was someone in my life. Yeah, and most times, if you're having the money and you're a man, yo, bro, you never want to feel like controlled at any point. And women are so good at controlling. You people need to know that, man, the broke me is different from me with money.
No.
You can control me the way you want. That's if I'm poor or if I'm broke. But the day when I've got it, please,
Leave me alone.
leave me alone.
No. You need to stay
I
hard.
wish I knew it in Luganda.
The cars.
So kundeke mudinti yoni. You saw that guy. You saw that girl.
Selling
We
boy.
were poor. We were
Each.
each. Now you have gotten your money.
very
Money
humble.
and
Just shift the
one,
level.
leave me here.
You can never defend a man.
See, levels always
There's some
change.
days, when the
Levels
man has
always
come in and I'm like, so kundeke man.
Kundeke.
Kati buno bulambwage buno tobusobola buno nakati bweyongetudda musokasobola this chapter is hard to ask.
That's why even people are fearing to date broke men, because somebody will date a broke man, you will stay with a broke man. After he gets money, he leaves you. And
No, but that is the truth.
But that's
man.
obvious.
That
You
is
know
the
I
truth.
broke
Man.
things
They
about
broke
me.
me. They broke me. They broke me.
I did.
They broke me different from me when I have money.
Let's be honest, bro.
And now, why wouldn't we date the one who are?
then let us we
date
shall
the
not
one-
go for the established ones.
Yes.
But
If you guys can't be managed,
no one has.
Trying to-
Very many citizens in the city.
One thing that you people forget is the established ones. They're the ones that spoil water for us.
Yeah.
These established people.
How?
Let
Because
them
at the
keep
end
on
of it all,
spoiling. When
a
you-
guy who is established, I don't think that guy can sustain you for long.
he can.
I don't know, man.
You don't know.
I'm not sure.
Nah, he can. He
Most
can.
of the established men, man,
You know this thing
they're
of-
thinking of going to reach some other one.
No, if a
another
man,
beauty.
if a
It's
man
another-
wants to, if a
I'm
man
again
wants
thinking of how
to,
do
he
I-
will. Established or not, if a man wants to, he will. If he wants to be with you, he will be with you. If he doesn't want to, he won't.
Amanyi gaba matono.
No.
Let me tell you, there is a way. Money is the best fuel.
Then I pray. I
For
pray for you
relationships
to
like
go
that.
broke again.
You pray.
Yeah.
That is
That's not prayer.
that is one prayer
That's
that women
prayer.
are ever having.
If you're going astray, man
tell
is
me
making
and
you
you're
go
going
astray.
Earlier on, I was telling you that the first time when I got that money, there's already someone. I was seeing someone because I got this. My first relationship came when I was at campus. When I was joining campus, rather. But I told you, joining campus was when I first held that cash that really, gave me the fuel.
Did it?
Masanja laze. I didn't know, man. I didn't know, man. Someone is out there praying for me to go broke again. And guess who that was? And now, when I become broke,
I need this
Let me
question
tell
to be answered by the few ways.
Is praying for someone to be broke a prayer?
Yeah. If you're going astray, if you're going astray,
Just an incantation.
No, you were broke. We were together. Now you've gotten. I've been praying for you to get money.
Like I told you, when I have money, man, level has changed.
I have stories where a lady prayed for his husband to become rich. When he became rich, he started
incantations.
Then
Not call them prayer.
no.
don't
Then he told
God
God,
always answer prayers.
God can such
I prayed for these things you provided for him. You can take it away. Please take it away. If he's going astray, and if it's the only way it's going to
What makes these people believe
Yes.
that because you're behind me right now, I'm there out hustling, the blessing has come to me. I'm blessed like me. Why do you believe that you're part of my blessing in some way?
Exactly. Why did you believe that, by the way?
Find a good thing.
Good thing out here, even this is a good thing. Even this.
Always a strong woman.
Don't attack me like that. Even this flower is a good thing.
No, that's the flower.
Who gets this flower gets a
No,
good
that's
thing.
the flower.
Behind every successful man,
There
there's
is-
always a
We got to realize that was our mom. We all know that is our mom. That's our mom. Yeah.
This woman has to be
It's
strong when I'm successful because I'm going to do a lot of rap.
Exactly.
No.
You guys just don't know how to
That's
unfold this thing.
why you're very wrong. That's why you're very wrong.
Success comes with a lot of drama.
But yo, Amber,
You have to be humble.
Amber,
Okay.
the first
I cannot be humble with
day, the
success.
first day when you caught that huge
No.
money, bro. The first day when you caught that money, what were you thinking, man? You were thinking of how to
Why?
call a man over and control the man.
She was already wild. She wanted
So
a
why
man.
do you expect
Listen,
me?
let me tell her this straight.
Yeah.
She
I took
needed
it to
the other
God.
Bible verse to be opposite.
No,
Behind a
I
successful lady, she needed a strong man. To pay her all those stuff of washing the utensils. I used to-
It was just a thought. It was just a thought.
You were just
As long
waiting
as
to
you can
implement
think
it.
it.
As long as you can
No.
think it.
No. Let's go back to the Bible.
No.
The Bible says even if you just think about it, you've already sinned, right?
Exactly.
So, if it was a sin, you had already sinned.
Then,
God
but
has
you
already
guys put it
forgiven
in-
me.
But you guys put it in action. You get your money, you start looking for those babes outside there with that
Who have
money.
But
done
no,
nothing.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. When a boy gets money,
I wash
no.
your clothes.
No.
I do everything I cook
I
for
tell
you.
you
I
together,
massage
yo.
your legs.
Eso chiri mu DNA eyo. Sigana kukusinga people.
Why aren't you doing the bare minimum if that is in our DNA?
But what bare minimum do you bring back to the table?
There is nothing I bring.
Bare minimum,
If you're not
bare minimum.
satisfied by the empty table I'm bringing, then don't go for it. I
May
bring
I
a
hate that
tablecloth.
question, Umbu, what do you bring
What
on
do
the
you
table?
bring to that
Let's
table?
not
Nothing.
go there. Let's not go there. Let me tell you guys. When a boy gets money, you guys need to know that. By the way, when men get money, okay, not boys. When
No,
men
first of
get
all, let me.
money, they don't think about
when we
They
get
think
money.
about
When we get money,
their boys
the
first.
first thing you need to know is someone is praying for you, and that is the closest person that you have.
Mama.
Someone is please. Someone is praying for you to cast you such that the money can disappear. You get
No,
it?
when you mix
So,
it,
man,
it is not in all the
it
occasions.
is not. I would want my man to really succeed,
Yeah.
but if
But when you've started misbehaving,
misbehaving, like what the hell?
prayers of money disappearing should come in.
No, I'm like,
stop praying for you to
Please
get
God
that.
Let me
humble
tell you,
him.
bro,
It's just
There's
humble
something
him.
funny about money.
And God can humble
You
you,
can be,
humble
by the way,
in a
you can be misbehaving every day. Let me tell you, you can be misbehaving. Even you are being misbehaving even better than the misbehaving. When you get money, I can be when we wake, I can be like I'm staying with you today here.
You see, money is fuel.
Listen, we wake up in the morning, I don't say hi to you, and it's normal.
Exactly.
But if I get money,
I can be broke and I just say hi to you and you don't say your payday. If
The day
I
when you
get
get
money,
money.
bro, and I just don't say hi to you, bro.
It's an issue, bro. You deserve
Now
to be.
this is now people
You
saying
deserve
we
to
are
be prayed for so
misbehaving.
that the money can
Now
what?
these people are saying we are misbehaving. They are
You deserve to be
No,
prayed
it's not the
for.
morning.
Mm.
It is you going out, coming back drunk, acting reckless. That's the
Man, I'm
spending
enjoying
the money.
life.
No, that's
you
not
have-
enjoyment.
no, that's
Before you aren't enjoying life.
I was bored. I was broke. After I was bored, I still bored.
Oh,
Sleep.
You guys always want to keep us in Eden. You bring us more apples.
but those apples are sweet.
This is the solid pod.
Guys, we love you so much.